Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. It was a two-way tie between the red tail and the tetragon, and the red tail won. So it looks like we're doing the B variant. We start with 2 humans, a Zoltan, which is pretty neat, and a Mantis, so that we can fight things better. I don't think this is good for blue options per se, because I think the Slugs and the Engi and the Rockmen have the majority of the blue options together. But we have 4 basic lasers, which could be kind of cool shooting them all together. And there's a decent amount of ports out into space. I kind of wish there was one on the inside here or something. But I don't know, it's kind of nice that they're all in the back, so a lot of people will be back here to fix things. That just means that more stuff will be up here for people to fix. I kind of wish this was over here just for symmetry reasons. But I appreciate multiple ways out into space because it gives us more option for boarding stuff. I remember when I used to try and fight people with these. The data we carry is important and stuff, because people might die or something if we don't get it delivered properly. So we actually have enough to power everything then. As expected, this beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here. Wow. This is actually more shots than a burst laser too. And it's faster because you have all of them at the same time. I'm going to shoot these 3 control click, 4 control click. I should probably start doing that with this ship at least because I have to have them all attack at the same time. I didn't realize it, but this is actually pretty powerful. I mean, I do like having lots of really cheap weapons, but... that one had a little bit... Yeah, they're not completely synced up. Because I didn't put power in it immediately, that's fine. Put that in there, so now our FTL will charge a little bit faster. Ooh, the medbay's even in a nice place. You've clearly bested us. We merely request our... Nope. At least they're fired soon enough to each other that this will knock out the shields, assuming it hits. And then those will destroy them. They're dead, and now we can't get out of here, actually. I was like, we got them, now let's leave. But then that happened. Oh, it actually did a point of damage to us, even though it wasn't in a room with a system. Either way, convenient vents are convenient. And we're free to jump once that fire goes out. Yeah, we should probably look for a store. Or we could just get double shields now. This could potentially do damage. If all of them hit, it could go through triple shields already. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transportation, rather than combat. Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to fight. So this time, now that they're all charging up at the right time... Is that a threat? That's not a threat. We're going to bother their engines. And their cockpit, so even if they fix one, the other one won't go. I mean, I could shoot them pretty much anywhere, and I think we would be okay. But... strategy. Oh no, it's our shield. And now they have no evasion. They can't dodge us. Nope, we died. Anywho. Maybe it would be better to... Nah, I'm used to control clicking at this point. Oh, we already got another person. You detect faint life signatures from the intact piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew as a first step on his path to get revenge. And considering we actually started with a crew of 4 already, everything is now manned. With the exception of the sensors. Everything important, I should say, started manned. And our Zoltan was even on weapons already. Now we can have secured doors. Oh, the possibilities. If I upgraded them again, we'd be unstoppable. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Ooh, we don't have anyone that can handle that. I don't want to risk losing anybody. Unfortunately, our task is... Oh, that doesn't connect. What we do is weighty work. And I can't risk it. Actually, Elizabeth has, like, no experience on there. I should put Elizabeth on the shield. Or Magmar. Because humans learn stuff faster. There we go. No, well, we're always going to want a Zoltan on a system that needs power. Ooh, maybe we could do some stuff in the nebula behind there and then come back into it. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. Unfortunately, we don't have any. Yeah, we could probably hit all of those and then slingshot back. Oh god. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. We only have one power in here because they can't... Oh, that's actually really cool. I didn't think about that. They actually have... We have an extra power because this power isn't over here. They can't take that away from us. Oh. We actually don't really need evasion. Maybe I should fire 3 then. Because they can't fire multiple times. I wish I could take 1 point out of it. I'll charge all these up, and then when I can fire all of them at the same time, just for the sake of firing all of them at the same time, we will do that. They're just going to level up our shields. Whereas we are not going to let them do that. 2 control, 3 control. Now they'll spend all their time fixing that, instead of doing anything actually productive. Because if I shoot the weapons, they'll put power into their shields. And they're not trying to run away, so there's no real reason for me to hit that. Ah, we don't have oxygen. That's why the ship's getting a little on the pink side. God. What a safe start this ship has. Ship explodes. You put power into the engines and you get out of here. Oh, that's where the store is. Only those reached. Up here and then down, I guess. A ship engineer has set up a small shop here. Cloaking mind control scrap recovery arm. 10% more scrap in the first sector. I'll take it. Oh, we didn't have an augment. That's right. I forgot to check augments. Oh, it's good that I did, I guess. We didn't have any. They have 6 fuel here. Yeah, we have less than 20, so it's good to buy up a bunch of this. I don't really need anything else, not that we can have it anyway. And I'm not going to repair because there's events that repair ship stuff for us. And I want to be... I'm pausing. I want these to charge at the same time. Without active sensors, you have no option but to look out the windows. You question about whether or not it's safe to have windows on a spaceship. Your ship emerges, quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. That's only a regular one. They still can't hurt us. Which is good. We'll get enough scrap, and then by the next sector, hopefully we will get the double shields. Especially with the help of our scrap recovery arm. So... 1 control, 2 control, 3 control, 4 control. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I know it's faster and more convenient to just press the numbers, but it's just something about it. I just got so used to coming over here and clicking these. If I didn't have 4 that needed to fire at the same time, I probably would still just click them. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. You've made your point. We're beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. I will save you from that shame. Nobody should have to live in such harsh conditions. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. Actually 19. Hey, our sensors work again. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. Nope. I have fuel. Ooh. Okay, we're actually... I'm doing it again. Control. Control. We're going to get hit by a missile. I have no way of preventing this. It's unfortunate the way missiles work, but we will knock that out. And we won't get hit by another one. Not the sensors! We're blind. Go fix it. Somehow do things with your razor blade arms. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. I like that that's actually an improvement. It's the same amount of fuel. I don't remember what the metal one was, but this is 3 more scrap. How do they fix anything? How do they drink things? I'll never understand the mantis. They probably just eat meat. Fire! The pirate ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. How did I get less than what they offered me? Thank you for the aid. I'm an arms dealer that usually only works with the rebels, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Drone recovery arm and explosive replicator are both very good. Repair bomb, a halberd beam. If only we had the Muns. Crew teleporter's neat, but unless you have a 4-person teleporter, it's not as good. Now that I've experienced the Mantis ships, it just works so much better when you send more people. Clone Bay, don't really need it. Mind control's kinda neat. There's nothing I could really get here. Other than more fuel, I guess. Yeah, let's pick up fuel. Mantis controlled. That sounds like fighting and more scrap. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. And you jump to the central area in hopes of finding more things around you. Ah, we got a defense drone. You receive a wideband message. Free schematic samples. Be sure to visit our new military-grade drone store, opening in Sector XR145! Exclamation point quotation. That's totally part of the store name. Over here, just so that we can see more. You never know if there's going to be a store. We should upgrade to double shields now, though. You're going to find yourself extremely close to a star. Oh no! Why? You weren't back yet. Whatever, we have the power of the Mantis. Open those. Don't let them. The one person won't be able to break the oxygen in time. Unfortunately, we don't have doors because I didn't upgrade them once. You had to go all the way around that way when you could have. Okay. Now I'm just gonna open this. When these guys win, you're gonna be in trouble. Good. Good. Open that door. Yes, now you'll suffocate because you don't realize you can walk around. You really need to get back on there. We gotta get charging. If fire erupts into the room where one of these people are and they die, I'm going to be sad. Actually, let's close these. Please don't kill anybody. Please, game. Wow, what a magnificent place for that to go. I should actually open that. We should probably get out of here. Before we heal everybody up, as much as I want to do that beforehand. See, this place, it's so plain and uninhabited. So now that the oxygen's back, everybody goes back to their positions. And we heal up our captain, since we can jump away immediately anyway. Double shields and then doors. I feel like of the subsystems, doors are probably the most useful. Followed by 1 point in sensors. After that, the sensor stuff's just kind of nice, but... That's the only problem we have right now, is we have doors, but if they go into the door room, then we don't really have doors. Dang, that's a bad place for a store. Uncertain about what you'll discover at this beacon, you scan the surroundings. You detect several warnings on wideband channels, discouraging any violence in protected trade space. Perhaps you can find some wares. Don't really need these things, though I do have a defense drone should we get a drone system. And I do like free things. Isn't this the jump to the end? Yeah, let's pick up some more scrap first, honestly. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. You give them fuel. Thank you so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Wow, there's a lot of distress here. And another store we can go to. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I was kind of hoping we might get something, but because it wasn't risking the life of a crew member, I was like, yeah, we could try. Didn't really end up working out, and this is draining out even faster on account of the oxygen not working in general. Yeah, everybody's taking damage. Actually, why don't you guys fix this first? Now we go in there. Oh, we still had power in here anyway. Not that it mattered, because Zoltan. Everybody back. I'll put that in there. It's all about getting scrap at the moment. A small rebel ship is docked at a small space... or not a small space station, it's just a small station. Though I guess it is in space. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up your weapons. We have already done that. They are a threat to us. The beam makes them even more so, which means we can't let them fire once. 3, 4. Which is unfortunate because they're going to fire once. Damage is unavoidable here. But now I don't think they can hurt us again. We'll shoot there, and I'll leave the other two over there. Why not? Why don't you help? Put it out before it spreads. Sweet. And with their... oh wait, that's not the evasion. With their shields gone, they will be in problems. You have made your point. We are beaten. They both took damage from the fire. And we can put them in the medbay. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials, which is enough to get double shields. Distress. Would we even have time to go to that store? Pulsar. I don't know how I feel about pulsars. It sounds like damage we can't avoid. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spread. I don't have a blue option on this. That's way too scary. We didn't get nearly as much scrap as I wanted, and if we do this, we might not be able to jump out of here. That was actually a pretty disappointing sector. Let's head up here, then. I'll get the double shields. We've got more than 50. As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. A rebel ship has been terrorizing local civilians in this system. Please seek and destroy it. You spend some time looking around, but your scanners cannot pick up any trace of the rebel ship. You prepare to move on. Yep, that's another thing we need to upgrade. You get a lot of blue options for that. Zoltan controlled sounds like Zoltan shields. Rock controlled sounds like rock people. The rock people have done things for a long time, and they are people. You jump here, and there's a sun, because there's a sun everywhere. With their high resistance to heat, outlaw rocks often settle very close to stars. That is why it is hardly surprising when your ship gets boarded as you stumble past a hidden settlement. Ah, you guys still need oxygen. You're wrecked by biology. You'll never break it. In fact, we've got oxygen draining capabilities in so many different places. Why don't you go hang out in the medbay? Wherever we need it, I'll drain it. Oh, you got through there? How unfortunate. You know, I think I take that back. I liked the door systems over here. I also like it when there's vents out into space on both sides, because then it's like instantly drained. But, if it was over here, it would be faster. Like, if they were on the other side, they could have gotten in there to the door system. This is really far away from everything. Oh, and when you get in there, there will already be no oxygen. You fight a losing battle. And we jump away. You can die in the next area. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course. Yeah, I'll lead you somewhere. 23. Oxygen is functioning. Basic laser is powered, which actually won't really end up mattering. Upgrade sensors for blue options or doors for safety. We also need power. I think we're going to go for power. I like this better. We're safer. Wow, they're actually decently far away. No one bothers you. That's nice. Your sensors are picking up a distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Oh, we have to aid the Federation. And now you can't get through my shields. Isn't that nice? One on the... Let me pause it so they shoot at the same time. Yeah, let's just go for their shields. Simultaneous fire, I love that. Having 4 of these actually looks really cool. Not just because of the symmetry, but 4 lasers shooting at once. If we could get 4 2-power lasers, we'd fire lots of lasers, and that'd be great. I never have had 4 burst laser 2s, or any other similar lasers. If I could get those charge lasers too, that'd be cool. I know the first one starts at 16 seconds, but they still feel pretty satisfying to fire. With the ship destroyed, you quickly collect useful resources. Thank you for saving us. This ship is transporting Federation civilians on the run from the rebellion, and we don't have the equipment to fight for ourselves. I don't have much to offer, but I can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Perhaps they can assist you more. Not too far from there, and that's close to the exit. Not being near the store is unfortunate, but we're at the point where we just need to upgrade our ship anyway. You arrive, and the ship you were escorting jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. I wonder how much time there is between these jumps. Like, is this a week? How is it that they could improve our ship that fast? Like, how many days is passing for these people? I don't know. With that extra power, though, our engines are now fully up to snuff, which means I feel a little safer on upgrading the sensors for blue options. Next, we will upgrade the doors, because I like doors. And the rock people or whoever will not make it nearly as far. A few freighters pass by, but they refuse all communications. Why are we communicating with just random people? After a quick search, you discover the hidden Federation space dock. They offer you some supplies in addition to fully repairing your ship. Wow. I mean, we only had 8 points of hull damage, but 32? And some fuel? 35 in the end. We upgraded the doors. And we'll upgrade this so we don't immediately lose our piloting. We've got all the subsystems upgraded manageably. The only thing we'll ever have to upgrade again probably is the door systems. But after that, we can just focus on this stuff. We've already got 4 points in weapon control and 4 points in shields. I know we don't have any, like, secondary systems over there, but... No, we still got a lot of stuff. Let's try and get as much as we can up here before we head out. You exit the jump. Surrounded by dirt and rocks. Before long, a blast is deflected by your shield. But that was no asteroid. Incoming pirate. I wonder, if we don't have shields, will it still say that this was deflected by shields? I see those are still doing good work. They actually have a teleporter on that ship? I guess we'll attack their weapons? Why not? Oh, we just upgraded our doors. Oh, you're going the wrong way, too. Yeah. Yeah. They probably have enough health to actually make it back, though. I imagine they're going to teleport back before they actually die. Yep. But now they actually died. The ship explodes, giving us lots of useful materials and stuff that we somehow use. You know, these people must be really handy, unless they have machines that can just refine this stuff or something, because we're taking broken scrap off of basically anything we can get. Like, whenever we go and do some of those, look, the rebels are giving supplies to civilians, and we rob them, sometimes it's just like, it's mostly farming equipment. How is it that we turn farming equipment into stuff that can make our lasers more powerful? I just wonder how much time goes into this. You find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. You salvage what you can from the ship. No one bothers you during the operation. 44. If they had bothered us, we would have just killed them, because that's the rock encounter anyway. A motley collection of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They look to have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive maneuvers. Missiles, the bane of my existence. Unless you have drones, or super shields, or cloaking. 3 things that are all very nice. Unfortunately, they fire faster than we can. Wow, we actually... Wait, what? Doesn't this take 9 seconds to fire? No. Someday I'll remember to silence my phone. It's because I went out today. I don't usually. but things happen today. Hopefully very good things. Hopefully very good things for the channel. Maybe I'll be able to fix all of these problems and get a new monitor and stuff. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. Hey, we got time to make 2 jumps. As a naturally warlike species with few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the Rock People have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships, and they promptly live up to type. With their missiles. Why do they all have missiles? Don't fail me now, 1 in 5 chance of dodging. I can't believe we fire before them. But it's not broken and still charging because I put a point into that. These 4 lasers are so strong together. And I like that they're simultaneous. And that they're multiple lasers. Like, if they damaged our systems, the other 3 would still fire. Or if we took 2, the other 2 would still be firing. You lose less, but you get more. The ship explodes. And you jump 1 final time. As you arrive at the long-range beacon, when the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. A small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a refueling station of some sort, and is cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices on a spectrum of frequencies and languages. Doc. What? I thought I would get a blue option after that. We upgraded our doors. Do you have to have fully upgraded doors for that option? Where's my fish in a barrel firefight? The refueling station welcomes you into one of its berths, and as you hail them, there is an explosion from your engine room. While assessing the damage, you detect a pirate ship closing fast. You're angry, and you want them to feel the pain. They will now do that, because they can't get through your shields with this. They knock one down, and then this just kind of pings off the other one. But now they don't have shields? If they resisted enough of the damage, it would actually be possible to kill the crew. Please don't kill us, we'll give you everything we have. Dead. I wonder if that was the guy who sent that message. It's the little things that I never think about. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. Slug Home Nebula, Abandoned Sector. Abandoned sectors are neat. Maybe we'll get Alanius. And triple shields. The war tore through the civilian sector, and just recently, even the few life signs that remained here have begun blinking out. Distress. Oh, I love distress. We'll do that next time. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put this in here, and we're red tailing. This is the beginning of Sector 4. We've got our triple shields, and we've got some pretty solid weapons, even if they have double shields. Thank you guys very much for the vote, and for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.